Week 2 preparation cycle. Today was back and biceps. We started off with the trap bar farmer's carries. We just built up, adding a set: 135, 185, 225, 275, 315. Next week we'll go to 365. Then we went to good mornings. We'll just go in sets of 8 here. We do a few light build-up sets. And then top set today was 175. It was 155 last week. It'll be 195 next week. This cycle we're keeping these fairly moderate. Next cycle we'll push them a little bit heavier. I like to introduce exercises moderate, let the body get used to it, and then push it hard the second cycle. After the good mornings, we went on to the bent dumbbell row. We're using a 120 here. We did the same build-ups and then went to 120 for our final set. Next week we'll go to 150. Next up was the plate-loaded pullover, the Nautilus plate-loaded pullover here. We did our same build-ups and then went to our top set. We're just going sets of 6, so we're going to build this one heavier. We laid our foundation last cycle with 8s. Today's top set was 6 at 225. Then we moved on to the Nautilus Multi-Biceps. The way we've been doing this is we do a pretty easy warm-up set of 10, then we do our heavy set of 10, and then we come back and do a medium set of 10. Went up to 140 for the heavy set today. After we got done on the multi-bicep, we went to the flex Bisolator. Just did a couple sets of 12 here. Did a set of 12 at 90 pounds here. Recently adjusted the positioning of the cams on the Bisolator. Feels much better. There's a lot less drop off at the end of the movement. Much more continuous, smooth resistance. After we finished up with the biceps, we went on to a little bit of forearm work. We did a few rounds of the wrist rolls on the Grip Genie. I picked this up from Spud Inc. And then we supersetted that or paired that up with kettlebell cupping, doing sets of 20 with a 26-pound kettlebell. So with the wrist roller, we'll work an extension, top of the forearm, and with the cupping, we'll work a flexion, bottom of the forearm. After we got done with the forearm work, we finished up with some core work here. Did a couple sets of 15 on the Gibson sit-up here. I call it a decline or an incline sit-up. You could also call it a decline sit-up. These hit the abs pretty hard.